women that go like how do women go through that? It's crazy. Oh, we're live, aren't we?
Go
Yeah.
through what?
Nothing.
Like,
Nothing. We're live. We're live. Um. All right. Um. If you want to know what we were talking about before, you gotta pay us. I'm joking. Um.
No, he's not. He really isn't.
no, actually, not. No, you do have to
Really?
pay us. Yeah.
Yeah.
They said it, not me.
Pay
But
the toll, like the 407. Pay the toll.
oh geez, let's not talk about that. Um. In a world where on December 21st, I will have the power of teleportation. Um. Nerdsy, what would be your power?
My power would be invisibility or telekinesis.
Ooh, okay.
Telepesh, what would be your power?
Either super speed or uh, what does Cyclops used to do? Like tactician, leader, or whatever it's called.
This is the vent. I'm your host, Jay Hunterfield, the teleportator.
Wow.
Um, I know I don't know what the words for that is. We got the nerd Z, if is a girl,
Hey.
and we got Del Pesh, the tactician,
The
tac
tacticianist. Tacticianist, is that a word?
tacticianist.
AKA
Um,
Mr. Clutch, AKA Mr. Corners.
I said
Mr.
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 Clutch. I can't
Mr.
remember.
Custom, Mr. Corners. Um, this is the week of Christmas. A lot of things been happening this week. Uh, as we go down the line, how are you guys doing though? How are you guys doing today?
I'm pretty upset, you know.
Let it out. Let it all out.
What am I upset about? I am upset about a response that I received from somebody who I care about and wasn't very satisfied with their response. And yeah, now I just kind of feel like, you know what, just throw the whole person away. That's it.
Jeez, that's it? The
That's
whole
it.
person?
The whole person, one time. The whole person.
Wow.
Is that
That's
that's all it
Yeah.
takes? That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
From that response, yeah, that's all it takes. Just throw the whole person out.
Do you do you think that person will come back when things get out of hand or something, or
Nope.
nope?
Nope.
Because you won't allow them, I guess.
Nope. They just don't seem like the person who would.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Um, I'm praying for you, and we'll talk about that after the pod. We got Del, we got Del Pesh here. How are
I
you doing?
mean I mean oh, I made Z some dope chicken yesterday.
Right? Which was
Um
bomb.
that
How's the
I'm
was
chicken?
super happy.
How's the chicken, Nerdsy?
yeah,
Really good. Really
this
crispy.
what?
Nice and
Okay.
tender.
Okay.
It
air
wasn't
fryer
like
thing.
really salted or anything. It was just perfect.
See?
Nicely seasoned.
See?
What else? I
I,
had it complemented with some rice.
What
You
the
know?
yo, keep
mm,
talking. Keep talking
Good. You
nasty.
didn't even need gravy. That is another thing. They need
That's
gravy. And you know, black people love gravy. But this chicken,
you didn't need gravy with the chicken. That's
you didn't
wild.
need no gravy with the chicken. What? You didn't have to sprinkle it on your rice and then eat. No, it was good. It was
once
good.
you warm it, the juices come out on the
Mm,
rice gets soaked.
mm.
That's
That
lit.
would have been
That's lit.
nice with some wild rice. That would have been the perfect compliment for that chicken. Ooh, yes.
Okay.
Now out of 10,
Okay.
what would you rate
Okay.
out of 10?
I'd give it an 8.
Okay.
That's a high number still. It's a high number. It's
For
80%
for
good. You know
black
what I
for
mean?
black people, no, that's a very
It's
if
hard to
black,
please. It's hard to please people when it comes to chicken. Everybody has it a different way. You know what I mean?
That's
yeah,
true.
right?
Very true.
It's hard, yo.
Some people have the
Um,
char up outside and then the pink inside and the dry up inside and tender outside. I don't know how you do that. How do you have tender outside? I don't know how you do that, but
it took time. It's hard to tell. I don't know. I don't know. Some people chicken the only way it moistens is when you put it in the microwave.
oh, that's
But that's neither here
Bad.
or there. Um, that's neither here or there. I've been pretty good. Thanks, guys, for asking. Jeez,
I was gonna ask you, like, yeah, like
I'm
besides
joking. I'm joking. I fell a little ways. I'm joking. But yeah, I've been good. I've been good. Just, working, grinding. I'm tired. Can't wait for Christmas to just sit back and relax. I mean,
Your vacation?
it's gonna be a COVID Christmas.
Oh, no
So
vacation.
I don't know. Huh?
Yeah.
Vacation? Nah, no vacation, man. No vacation. I feel like I'm just gonna go right back to work like normal people. Everybody's gonna.
Mm.
I don't know. Like I get the weekend because Christmas is on a Friday,
Mhm.
Are
but
you sure? Are you sure it's gonna be going back? Or you
That's
just
a
wake up
I,
tomorrow and go to work?
that's a
Because
I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I'm not too
tomorrow the
sure.
results are in.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, shoot, who knows? Tomorrow, next you know, I have my teleportation. I teleport back to Jamaica or teleport somewhere else.
Right?
How do you have an
You know.
announcement of announcement? We got
So,
this Ford guy. That's right.
so,
This
so before we talk about like our COVID updates, let's just state what we were talking about when it comes to superpowers. Um, Apparently on December 21st, which is tomorrow, um, according to this tweet and the what is it? The what is it called? The winter solstice, I think. Because on that day, Saturn and Jupiter will form a bright double star phenomenon in the sky.
Okay, that's a
And at this time, black people will get superpowers. According to this person's tweet, Lottie Dot, it says, as black people, genetically we are stronger and smarter than everyone else. We are more creative. On December 21st, our real DNA will be unlocked, and majority will be able to do things that we thought were fiction. Learn who you are as people, and they want to make us average.
hmm.
They want they want to make us average. Now, when I did my research on this, I was seeing some people connecting McDonald's, connecting like different like things like some guy named Washington Tarver, all these different like people like it was like explained. I forgot how it went. Like the first documented time traveler was in 1943. His name was
Time travel.
Jerome. His name was it's funny.
I believe in
His
time
Jerome.
traveling though.
Hold
I'm not
on,
even lying.
catch the joke. His
Mm.
name is Jerome Jamal Jenkins Jr.
Okay,
Right, and it's written here. JJ squared became the first documented time traveler in 1943 when his mother Arlene actually smacked him into next week.
yo, this,
And
yo,
then
that
they talk, yeah. And then they were saying, Marshawn Lynch, we have long suspected that Beast Mode is an actual hero. However, he claimed he only joined our panel so wouldn't get fined.
is wow.
Um, Dr. Greg Carr, law professor, history scholar, and chair of Howard University Afro American Studies Department, teaches Smart as F. Um, uh, Adrienne Benfield Norris, the Red Table Talk co-host, is either an immortal goddess or ageist vampire. Anyway, we need her advice. Um, Yasmin
Are we talking
James, a
about?
former.
Wait, who are you talking about? Jada Pinkett Smith?
They're
I
talking
took
about
what
the co-host,
the mother, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Jada's mom, yeah.
Yasmin James, a former McDonald's employee who became an instructor of the Dora Milaje School of Wishing a Motherfucker Would. But
Wow.
anyway, apparently we're all gonna get superpowers. I already
Mm.
claimed teleportation. I'm
Mm.
gonna use that for the greater good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm not gonna say exactly what I'm gonna use it for because they might kill me before then.
Wow.
When people have superpowers, it becomes the X-Men. They don't like you, and then you know it's either us versus them, which is technically already us versus them in this world. But I mean,
It's interesting how the X-Men like is
We
written
are not versing anybody. People just behave. That's what it is.
well, I guess it's us versus them when it comes to rights, but it's neither here or there. But yeah, I'm gonna get my teleportation up. I'm gonna be on vacation like every day. I'm gonna go
See,
get salt water
that'd be
everywhere.
nice. What?
Let me tell you something. I'm
You
good.
can actually get chicken back home, like organic chicken back home.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna go like if I want pasta in Italy, I'm gonna go get it.
And before the
Just
cook can run out the kitchen and try to stab you, be like, peace out, and then just you just teleport back.
yep, that's my plan. What do you want to do? What are you gonna do when you're visible, Nerdsy? What are you gonna do? What are the
Be out
things
of
you would
touch
do
of
when?
people.
Oh no.
Okay. You just don't want to be around. You just don't want to be around. I feel uncomfortable. Just disappear. So you're in the vibe, but you're not in the vibe.
I like that
You know
you're in
what?
the vibe.
Actually, let me take that back. Let me be able to generate money. That's really what it is. That should be the superpower. Generate money whenever I want on call.
So you're Batwoman, or like Iron Woman. Who else generates money like that? Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor is evil.
But that's evil.
The first two
You just
aren't.
I just want to be like, boop, money.
so your super ability, your ability is wealth, I guess.
Basically. And I'd hand it
Okay.
out to everybody. That's very useful, actually. That would be very useful.
They're definitely gonna try to kill you.
The minute you said hand it out to everybody. What? Oh no.
We don't understand where she's getting this money, and she's giving it to everybody to put us all on the same level. This is not right. Kill her.
That's sheesh.
Why
Now,
not, man?
Delpech, what would you do with your tactician stuff?
Or super speed. That's
So
a
they're
good
gonna have a
question.
little militia, yo.
A little militia. Yeah, that sounds dope actually. A little militia.
Like a little army, the man said, basically.
A little army. Better yet, the Navy. No one knows that Jay-Z line? No? Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I see where you're going there. I see where you were going there.
Control a militia, go around countries and stuff. I think I said too much. Now the next I think
I think we should switch topic before they just, lock us all up and inject us, because I think
For what?
No.
For being
I
sharing?
mean the
Caring?
vaccine. But speaking of the vaccine,
the events Corona Weekly.
Corona Weekly. All right, well, not trying to make a joke out of all this because people actually died from it, but
Allegedly.
Allegedly. No,
Oh
but
no. Oh no. I mean,
people actually
okay.
died from it.
Yeah.
But apparently, one thing I've heard about the vaccine is it's giving people, what is it, Bell palsy? This one, making their like right face hang,
Or it makes your muscles
relax
Like
on one side or
atrophy.
something.
relax. Yeah.
That's one. And
Sure.
then there's a rumor about this person. What's her name again? Her name is
Tiffany something.
Tiffany Dover. Apparently, she was one of the nurses that allegedly, one of the nurses that said, I'm gonna take this COVID test, take the vaccine. She took the vaccine and she fainted live on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly, she has passed away because no one heard from her. They haven't heard much. Apparently, the company that she worked for said she's fine, but then deleted the post.
That's the part that's a little allegedly, but
That's what
And
makes everything speculative. Speculative.
Mm-hmm. There's conspiracies like all over the place. Apparently, another one I've heard of, like, because when sometimes you just go through the rabbit hole of conspiracies, right?
Mm.
So apparently in the UK, there was like COVID testing. 100 people took it. 100 people died.
oh,
The word has got out. Nothing has been stated about it. That's another thing.
Wait. Pause. Hold it. Who created this batch?
I don't know anything about who created it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Was it
Because
Pfizer?
apparently there's Pfizer, there's Moderna, there's a bunch of people that are making, allegedly,
Johnson. Yeah.
Johnson & Johnson, all these people are making vaccines. And all these pharmaceutical companies. The Johnson & Johnson, the same Johnson & Johnson that just got sued and had to settle, I think.
Mm.
for something to do with like I don't know, poisoning baby stuff. Apparently, allegedly, it's all alleged. I may be wrong. I don't know if it's true or not.
What is
But
going
then,
on?
right, and then there's one. Then I got another footage that someone was like, "Oh, um, I don't know if you guys heard about this person that was like, oh, I've been using hydrochloroquine something to
Hy-
cure COVID.
Oh,
There's another thing that
hydrochloric.
chloroquine or
Hydrochloric.
some next type of hyd something something and cinnamon. I don't know. And she's been curing COVID. Apparently, she's been saying that this vaccine is rerouting people's DNAs.
Oh,
It's not making people believe in a God. All these different things. And
interesting.
hey, some people say it's the mark of the beast. I don't know, right? And the way I'm gonna go about it is the way that the guy from Jamaica, one of the leaders from Jamaica, went about it. He stated that, hey, you know what? We're not gonna, when something comes out, guys, like cell phones, the PS5, all these things, when it come out in a rush, a lot of things happen. You know what I mean? Kinks, things blow up, things like that.
Mhm.
So he's saying, let the other country, them, the bigger country, them deal with it first. And when everything is good over there, that's when, all right, we'll come through and do it.
Mm.
That's how I'm going to go about the COVID test.
That's exactly what I said last week in last week's episode. Said let the people who are putting it out there, who are promoting the stuff and trying to advertise, solicit, whatever the word may be, and try to put it on people to go and get this vaccine. They should take it first and see. We watch them for 6 months, how everything goes, and then I'll think about it.
Because they're having the finest representatives do it. Trudeau's doing it. This was the AOC person doing it. But here, the thing about it, it's like conspiracy crazy. Because another thing is, on these footages, people are using fake syringes now.
Oh,
Apparently, it's like apparently on CTV, allegedly, all
There's
these different
fake
places,
needles. You put it in.
fake needles, like acting needles, like when it looks like it's going in.
Yo,
Yep.
what the?
But here's the thing.
Yo, why that made me laugh though?
The reason why I'm kind of like this may be true is because when you get a needle, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see people, they tie your hand or whatever, and they do the needle.
Mm-hmm.
When you get the needle, more times they tell you to hold on, like when they get the needle and they tell you to press it and you just hold on with the bandage. You don't see people doing that.
No,
Like,
no clenching your fist while drawing the blood.
Not even that. Just apply pressure. When you take the needle and you take the shot, and they say hold this, and then they get the band-aid and wrap. But hey, I don't know anything about science, so I may be wrong on that. Maybe there's a reason why you don't have to take it. I took my hepatitis B shot back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And it was funny. Like I remember. I don't know if you remember Delpesh back in the day. We're not gonna say his name, but one of the guys was saying it's poison.
I know exactly who you talk about.
But I think he's just more scared of needles. But
who allegedly did the crackhead walk. But yes, that person. Yes.
Man. Anyway, yeah. But
See, where you looking? See.
But yeah.
Who's in the room with you?
But yeah, I don't plan on taking the COVID test until things get focused. But I have a great feeling it might be a thing where it's gonna be like, hey, take this test or you're not gonna work.
Oh, geez, that's trying to mess up people's money.
Well, I mean, if they do that, they're only messing themselves up, because if half your employment does not show up, how are you gonna make money today?
There's another half that might get the job.
Yeah. But nobody in their right mind is gonna take up slack for 3 bodies.
You'll be surprised.
Z just said the answer there. So if let's say half the competent people walk out, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta first use your resources to look for the other half, and then you're like, I'm not gonna really pay for half. I'm gonna pay for maybe 30%. because now one person's going to do 3 people's jobs. And once they realize I'm doing 3 people's, I'm employed in this company, and I'm like,
Mhm.
But if you
3 people's
think
jobs.
about it,
I'm out of here. And it'll be
Because-
what do they call it? It's a rotation. What do they call it?
Hmm.
You know those retail stores where people are just coming, going. It's a revolving door,
Yes.
right?
But
High
here's the thing.
turnover.
High turnover. Thank you. Yeah.
But if you think about it, since COVID, don't you think these big companies are already like ready for it? Like they practice, like you know what I mean? When COVID hit, a lot of people weren't able to work.
No, they're not
And there
ready
was a
for
lot
it.
of other stuff. So they had to learn to adjust. That's why restaurants, they have that one cashier and a bunch of
Yeah, but
chefs. Or
closing down is completely different than losing half of your labor. Because reducing, you're still only reducing the amount of people who are needed to actually complete any of the tasks. But if you are still needing this amount at that rate, whatever it is, and half of those people are gone, no, your
it's,
job's not gonna stop. Mm-mm.
yeah, exactly. I feel like they're just gonna. I feel like they're gonna be like, well, half the people are gone. We're still making this type of money, or enough
Mm-mm.
to survive. I think it's gonna be like
You gotta think
more.
like Walmart. Walmart have how many cashiers? Yeah, they have their automated system and everything, right? But you still need someone to check their automated system. They need somebody to oversee that. Say the people, they have 2 people at just to do the automated part, and then they have their cashiers. Say they get at this point right now 5 cashiers.
Mm-hmm.
If these people choose not to take the vaccine, no one's watching your automated system. So now all your inventory is gonna be not checked out because no one's watching it.
But you're gonna have that one person that took the vaccine, put them all in self
But one
checkout.
person who's doing the
People are
vaccine
still gonna
can
make
do
the money.
automation and do cash out for checking out people.
Well, that's the thing. The Walmart's already. That's what I'm saying. Walmart's already set for. They have the automated and they have the pay with cash at the automated now. They have that's what I'm saying. They have it set a certain way. Like these guys are prepared.
I get that, but that's the thing. The person who is at the automated, they check you on your way out for your purchases.
Not really. A lot of them just walk. Like
well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not
Walmart,
gonna go through that.
That is what they got these people for. They reduced
Walmart.
it, shifted over their labor, so actual cashiers, so people would then self-serve, right? Do their own automation or their own checking out. So if that person doesn't come or that person doesn't check, that means a lot of the purchases are not going to be checked. That means they're going to lose money through just theft alone. Or mishandling, I should say, mishandling of products.
But they're gonna gain money on who they're gonna keep more money than they lose.
Well, no, the house always wins. It's a casino.
The house is always gonna win. They're gonna win. The house is gonna win. The house is always gonna win.
Like you're talking about people that plan like at minimum 40 years ahead. At minimum.
Trust me. Remember, they're already setting up Amazon stores where there's no cashiers.
Yeah.
They're yeah, but a technician costs how much just to get them sent out?
That's
that's fair.
It's fine, but that's easy. That's a quick thing.
That's a quick thing.
I'm telling you, these things,
for
technology.
A technician, not your. Sorry, I take it back. For an electrician.
No, it depends. It depends where they get them from, because I've seen stuff broken for a while, and the dudes will come in because you have to pay them to come there. Like
exactly.
And then they check it out, but they see it's a game. Like the tradesmen allegedly.
If you're a really good tradesman, it takes about 5 days to really finish your stuff.
Yeah, but they play.
I bet.
You come, you check it out, you consult, then you come back with your tools the next day. Then you actually do whatever, your assessments or whatever. And then it takes about 4 to 5 days. If you're really good, one of those tradesmen, 4 or 5 days.
But see, here's the game though.
One day,
really.
whatever, out.
But see, here's the game. They don't finish it though. They assess, and then they come back and then assess,
See?
and then come back and
That's
assess
a real tradesman.
and come
I
back.
think I kind of beg to differ because being in trades, like I
Oh,
beg to differ.
oh.
I would say a good tradesman
Mm.
is getting the job done, a 5-day job in 1 day.
Oh, okay. Like
So he gets paid he gets that 1 day job and he gets paid 5 days. So it
times
could like
5.
for
Yeah.
so basically, yeah, he sees it. He's like, especially when if it's like a Walmart, they're gonna want it done as soon as possible.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to
But it
pay
is
that top dollar as soon as possible. If you want it as soon as possible, you're gonna get it paid. You're gonna get like when it's like an urgency,
mm-hmm.
you're gonna pay the top dollar.
So
And
Especially
say
you're
those
trying
big
to tell so this is
franchises.
what I'm trying to say. So you're trying to tell me these people, Walmart, let's use Walmart.
Mhm.
Right.
Walmart has now invested in technology instead of manpower, right? If somebody calls in sick and we're saying that the vaccine, say we're saying, oh, people who don't get the vaccine gets exempt. So they can't come back to work, right? They still got a job, but they can't come back until they get the vaccine. So they want to rely on technology. We already know technology breaks down, especially with the amount of people that are going to be interacting with it. It's going to break down every single day.
And those checkouts break frequently.
Exactly. So with the tradesman, and especially when you're trying to say that Walmart wants to have that stuff on pronto, these tradesmen are not going to come, and especially with the COVID pay, the fee, okay? Every day, you think that they can afford these people to come and fix up their computers, and they have 16 terminals?
Yep. Definitely.
Oh,
The reason
actually,
why
Walmart may be a bad
definitely-
example because Walmart has the Waltons have money.
'cause-
Like I
Yeah, the
understand.
Waltons have money, but I don't think the Waltons have money like that.
Definitely.
repair.
I believe they do.
No,
I believe they do. Because put it like this. Famous Players Theaters. This is smallest scale. Famous Players Theaters. Just ticket vending. They slap away a bunch of people. They slap away a bunch of people off ticket vending already. Just having ticket machines.
That cleared the whole floor.
Cleared a whole floor of people that were working as a ticket vendor. You know what I mean? And it's nothing for them to fix. Like sometimes you have one brought down, you just use the next one. And it's automated. It's technology. You can update it whenever you feel like. But you got to think about what you're not paying. You're not paying people. That's one. You're not paying for WSIB. You're not paying for their employment insurance. You're not paying
benefits.
Yeah, but the wage is so much higher to pay for a technician to fix something. That cashier is going to only cost them $25,000 versus having someone who is not actually a part of the actual structure of their building to come in and repair their stuff at a rate of so much more.
And it depends how much, like I know Walmart's a bad example, but other retailers, they cheap out on their technology. So when you cheap out,
it's gonna cost you more.
It's gonna cost you, yeah. I've been into places where the camera hasn't worked in a good 9 months. Actually, I shouldn't have said that. But anyways, but stuff like that, like because they refuse to pay the technician. Or the baler broke. We're not paying no guy to fix that.
I'm gonna say this, and I'll just say it like this: when it comes to technology and like, especially COVID now and how they've been operating, the house always wins. They're like, as bad as it sounds, the house always wins. Yes, manpower. You need manpower for certain aspects, but technology is getting to a place where you don't need manpower.
Which is a scary thought. Which is
I get that.
Getting to that part, like, and I think like.
But it's going to always need. This is the thing. People say that, but then
you're gonna need technicians.
You're always gonna need manpower. You're gonna always need someone to oversee.
Of course. Technology.
Like where, like warehouses are still. You still need people. Like a robot can only do
so much. Exactly. You need somebody to see the packaging, all the other stuff.
Until they find a way to mass produce it.
Which is,
you know what I mean? That's the thing. It's like there's always something. Like I think that's what it is. That's why before it was, it's smartphones now that basically do everything. Like manpower was writing it in a phone book. What the hell is she doing? A lot of us don't remember telephone numbers because the smartphone knows it all. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. It's very a hit and miss. I don't know. It's like yeah, technology is one of those things, and manpower is one of those things. But I think tech. I think the house always wins. Like when it comes to this stuff, like I think they're not phased by letting people go. I don't think so.
Okay.
Especially when you can limit people in your store already, because like a pandemic is like you guys can limit people in your store and all that stuff. But
And
Right.
I
still make
mean,
bank because there's
we still
online.
make back.
But will they? That's the other thing. Like you
Well,
have
well,
like
we'll
this
see.
is
We'll
what I'm
see.
trying to say. Will they? If we are really
They'll be
taking
back.
in this whole concept of, oh, you can't enter unless you have your vaccination. You cannot work here unless you have your
They will.
vaccination.
They will.
You've just dropped so many things.
They will, because it can be like, well, since you can't come in, we could still drop it at your door.
Says who?
It says, oh, Instacart. You think these guys are not gonna find ways to freaking like operate like their business? They're gonna
But
get the
why?
money. They
But why
already
would they
have
be
online
entering?
Walmart. They
Got
already
it.
have.
But why would they be dropping food at somebody who is non-vaccinated?
Why not?
Well, they have to,
You're
well,
not
they have to do it anyway.
cross-examining
So
anything. They already do it now.
yeah,
They
because
drop it at your doorstep. Uber Eats, Amazon Prime, they're already doing this.
I
So
only
it's
heard I only had one complaint where like where a guy like was tripping, like he was gonna drop something off, and then let's say you open the door, right, and the person doesn't have a mask on because they're in their house. Why would you wear a mask in your own house? And the guy's like, oh, I'm not gonna give you your package until you put your mask on, and then he didn't get his
well,
package, which is
well,
like
first off,
Which
what
is
they should have
basically
done,
talk about
he's
what I'm
not
talking about.
supposed to do that. He's not supposed to
he
do
did,
that.
but that's what I mean. Yeah,
He's
How
not
could
supposed
you
to do
say
that.
that, Jamie? Do you work there? Are you the
I've done
CEO?
packages. I have done packages,
you
and
can't
here's the thing:
you can't be
how
like,
are you
oh,
supposed to do it? What he's supposed to do is nowadays because of COVID, you leave it at the door. You drop it off, you knock
or you take a
because they
picture. Yeah.
know that it's coming. Take a picture and you cut, and they pick up their package. You can't be like,
Oh,
that's
you
not
don't have a
how it
mask
works
on?
anymore.
You're not getting your package. What?
Nah, that has nothing to do with the no. You drop it off, you leave it at the door, and you cut. They after that, that's not your responsibility anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is now. And I feel like they're just adapting that thing. And plus, if they lose a 1-2 package, so what? It's not like it's just weird. Like you know what I mean? It's like
You
that's
say
how they're
if they lose a 1-2 package, so what? That's a
I'm
big
telling you.
deal, my guy.
I
It's
mean,
a big
It's a
deal,
big
packages are getting
it's a big deal
stolen
to it's a
right?
big deal
left
to
and
who?
right.
If
It's a big deal
everyone
to
turns
who?
around and say that they never received their package because so and so just dropped it off, how many refunds can they afford?
For a small business, yes. But for like
Th-
Amazon and stuff, they just send you say, okay, well, here. They're obviously gonna prevent it, but they could be like, yo, here's your money back. Soft. We already made 2 million already.
Yeah.
Like
So,
it's that's how it is. It's like the house always wins regardless.
well, big houses, yeah.
So
But a
like
small
the big
retailer, I don't know.
small retailer is gonna be hard. But since we're talking about groceries, you guys already got your Christmas shopping done? You guys are doing Christmas shopping?
No,
Did
Uh,
you guys go into the stores to get your Christmas shopping
no
done?
one's in a Christmas mood this year. I mean, some people, but most,
not I.
Nah,
like,
I got a 1-2 gift, but I got some gifts here and there.
I already bought my
But like,
cards like a month ago. I mean, that's really it. Everything else, if I need it, I'll just buy it online. It'll come in the front door. I make sure I get it immediately because there's
some
crazy
crazies
some
take up your
crazy.
package and cut.
I take up my package and cut. Like, what's wrong with people?
Yep.
And then resell it for like $50 on the street. How dare you?
And they probably resell it to you and not even know it. You say, hey, that's my address.
Yo, that's some inception right there. Like they steal your
Yeah.
package and resell it to you
See
for
you.
thirty
And you didn't
dollars.
you
I
notice.
mean, that's what they do already, but
So another thing that COVID caused is, canceling the Ashanti versus Keisha Cole. One thing I'm gonna say is I think I'm as much as I was saying Ashanti might win, I'm still gonna say Ashanti might win. But right now I thought about all Keisha Cole's bangers and she has bangers. She has bangers.
I think for only one era of time though.
Ah,
That's a fair point, actually. Yeah.
I think I don't. I think she has. I think she has. She has some bangers that like I didn't listen to Keisha Cole in a while, but like I listened to certain other albums, like the future albums, like the albums that she did after Love and all stuff. And yeah, she has some bangers.
I
She
only know.
has some bangers.
I only know Love
Yeah,
Like This
I
with
don't
her.
think she's. I don't think she's been like recent though. And
I
I
know.
mean, I would pick Ashanti still.
That's yeah.
Ashanti's been through times, man. She's come through times, and she still has stuff nice music even today.
Yeah, this still young. Well, I don't know how old they are, but they still look, they're
They're in their
fit, everything
40s.
getting things together and stuff. But speaking of fitness, Funkmaster Flex got a tummy tuck. How do you guys feel about like? I feel like it's just a normal thing to hear that women going under the knife,
Mm-hmm.
to enhance this all that stuff. But how do you guys feel about men going under the knife?
Finally.
Damn.
That's how you feel?
I think people should feel secure within themselves.
What?
So was that a was that a buffer or like you're trying to like say something? What was that?
Nah, man. Like honestly, I mean, when you kind of look at the world and everything like that, and you just kind of see how a lot of things are more gender specific. You can see how like certain things are marketed only for certain groups or certain people or whatever, right? And it's like, especially when you look at the industry of like the entertainment history, a lot of these people, a lot of the women get themselves plastic done, but the men can look hard back like nobody's business and everyone still think he's fine. But why are we allowing that they can look rough dry? Man, I say this.
Rough
And we're
dry.
okay with the rough dryness.
Dry?
Yes. We're okay with the rough dry, and you don't have to do much of anything, especially with your aesthetics, your looks, or anything. And but the women gotta do like run a freaking mile. Are you for real? No. Go tuck in your belly. Yes. I'm tired of seeing pop dry. Stop.
Oh.
Your bowl can sit up here. I'm done. Go get up.
Oh.
That's the rude way of saying it, but it's
I
good to know.
Wow. I low key felt a little slightly targeted on that. I low key was like, thought there was some shots coming my way.
No. I'm just
I'm working on it. I'll say I'm working on it. That's one. I'm joking.
saying.
But yeah,
So even if a dude's like, let's say he wants to bring the hairline back, he disappears for 5 months, comes back, says, "Hey Z, what's going on?" And you're like, "Who?" You're at awe, and you see he has the full hairline back.
Because he got a hair transplant, baby. What? Ooh, look at you.
Wow. Okay.
Look at you taking care of yourself and your looks and giving a shit. Ooh.
Shout out to Tory Lanez for bringing the hairline back.
Facts.
I think LeBron got it back too. Did LeBron get it back?
I said Shebron. LeBron, shout out to you.
Oh, trust me.
Deion Sanders, shout out to you.
Baby.
You know what?
P. Diddy,
I don't.
shout out to you.
Right. Facts.
I feel like I can accept the fact of if my hair is going still. Like, if I go bald, it's just a part of life. I'm not gonna fight it. I'm not.
Right, but that's the thing. For men, they're allowed to have that. There's allowance for that to happen. Women are always in competition with their aesthetics. Unfortunately.
Vanity.
Unfortunately, fortunately.
Vanity.
So, yeah, vanity is something that you have to take pride in as a woman. If you don't take pride in your looks or your aesthetics, then there's something considered wrong with you. Or you're not going to be dated or whatever. Many things.
So when it's time to come home, Jim, you're just like, I'm going home. That's it.
Right?
You're not going to...
When the hair starts to go back here, you're like, let's just take the razor out one time and just...
This is the thing. Like, for me, I can speak for myself. Like, there's a time for everything. Like if my
Mm,
hair gets pushed back, I mean this is already going. If it
mm,
gets to a point that I have to be a bald man,
mm-hmm.
I gotta be a bald man.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And it's okay. Like I accept the fact that, my hairline has lost the battle and lost the war. Lost the war. And I can be humble with that. Eat my humble pie and call it a day.
Lucky I have
Mm.
You
the
know what I
lucky
mean?
lucky I have the head shape for it.
For my women, like the
No,
love
Z,
of my
no
life.
Z, no Z. Head shape is important. Like you
I
can't have
know it's
like
important. That's why I'm laughing.
Yeah. Shape is important. I don't know what my head might look like when it's ball off, but I just hope it's fine. But
Mm.
anyway,
you're gonna add the
that
shine to it.
I don't know about that,
Put
B.
the wax
I don't know
on.
about that. I don't know. I don't know about greasing ball heads. Still, that's like high beams, and I'm like, I'm saying to accept it. I'm accepting it. I'm not expressing it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. I'm accepting it. I'm
Z, you're a
accepting it.
fool
I'm
for
not
that.
expressing it. That's what I'm saying. I don't like because there might be certain things that I just not be down with. What if someone try to palm my forehead like a basketball or something like that? Like, you know what I mean? There's certain things that I'm just not gonna be about. So I'll accept it but not express it.
Woo.
Like
And
yeah. So but when it comes to like my lady, like, the one I love and I want to stay with for the rest of my life and stuff, like aesthetics is not really like a big thing. Like if your hair, like, for
But it's
me.
not a big thing because women do not put pressure on you to make it a big thing. That's really it.
Okay. Okay.
That's really it.
Hey, I'll step out. I'll step back. I'm stepping back.
I
Like,
mean,
the thing for me is like I don't like my woman. I'm like, hey, you don't have to like put on your extensions tonight. Like you can walk around with your braids. Like you can do this. Like I don't like. I'm cool with your natural hair. Like you look comfy. Like you know what I mean. Look
Yes.
comfortable. Let air catch your head. Like I'm okay.
Yeah.
let the
You know what I
air
mean?
catch the head.
Like let your skin breathe. Like you don't have to wear makeup all the time or something. You know what I mean? That's just how I see things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you got to learn to like love your woman naturally. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm not like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how
Look,
I see it. That's how I see it. You know
look.
what I mean?
The only hairstyle that I can't stand is the bald, no lineup. That's the only one where I'm not in tune with that. I'm sorry. I like the low cut if it's like organized,
What does it
but
mean?
like, but if it's like low cut, no hairline, it's just like I
Low cut, no hairline.
no lineup. I can't do it. Z.
I get it.
I can't I can't do it.
Listen. When this hairline and everything's on life support, like when it's there, like for me, I feel like it still has a little fullness or something
Yeah.
going on. But like I've been seeing some battles. I've been seeing some encounters, some harsh encounters going on, and I'm using the oils, the castor oils, to reinforce this,
Mm-hmm.
like top back to the follicles, try to raise it from the dead. And
To
I believe in
talk.
Jesus Christ, so I believe all things are possible. Through Jesus, I can do all things through Jesus. Um, so
To talk back the
I
call.
Yes.
but hey, we'll see if the war is over and it's time to just
Mm-hmm.
salute to my hair. I'm salute. I'm not gonna be these people that you know that just want to keep their forehead.
Like a
Right.
Homer Simpson man. Nah, man.
Like their hairline. Your hairline is like I'm gonna behave myself. Anyway,
But mind you,
um,
Funk Master Flex, he got his under his armpits and his stomach and his back. So these are considered problem areas. Like these are very difficult areas for people to even just work off through basic eating habits and exercise. So, I mean,
You're still all for it.
yeah, I'm for it. If a guy is feeling like, you know what, I've worked out, I've done all that I can, I've tried to maintain with eating healthy and everything like that, and that is his last resort, then yeah, of course, do it. You know, my thing is, and this is for everyone though. My thing is when people use it as their first choice to go and get plastic surgery, that's when I'm like, I oppose. Because it's like you didn't even try anything else. You could possibly look better just from changing your diet. You could possibly look better just from lifting some weights, you know, running down the block a little bit. Like, but when you just say, okay, I'm going to spend my money just to go and get this body.
Build the body.
Yeah, like then I'm just kind of like, and then you got enough for maintenance?
That's a lot of shots at people. That's a lot of shots.
Here's my question for you guys, you know, because you guys both have shed weight, you know what I mean? I never had this issue, and I'm learning that I'm a lot of way to sit with me more. So
damn.
When I was in denial for a long time that I felt like I had a high motab, but you know, my belts and my pants showed me otherwise.
Damn.
I had my t-shirts that, you know.
It's gonna give me flashbacks. Yeah, some evil flashbacks.
So, but for you guys that you know has lost that weight, like, can you say that it's like this whole concept of when you lose it, it stays, or is it quicker to come back? Like, how do you guys see it when it comes to like, because you know there's tough areas. Like, let's say if I lost my gut,
yes,
is it gonna be easier to come back? Like, you know what I mean? If I have bad eating habits, or you know what I mean?
I mean, I can definitely tell you about body composition altogether, and that's something that happens within fitness science altogether. So your body, everybody's body is unique in the way that they carry fat and how fat is distributed within their body, right? So for me, I naturally, when I gain weight, I always gain weight in my midsection first, then my arms, and then my face, and then my legs. So my legs are the last place to actually gain weight.
Oh, that's poor bless
right?
your
So
heart.
I'm top heavy naturally. That's when the time comes, if I want to eat and lose my ass, I eat, and that's what's gonna happen. I will have no backside because my back and my backside will just go like this after. That's it. It is what it is. So, but it's just with everybody else, it's like you just have to understand where your body fat develops first and also leaves last. And that's something that happens when you do like training or like fitness and whatever the case is, or even eating habits, and you start monitoring your actual body. So to answer your question, it would all depend on what area of your body actually picks up fat very quickly and which gets rid of it very quickly too.
Yeah.
So once you know that, you will know the answer for the rest of your life until you have some hormonal changes and whatnot, and then you got to relearn that again. Yeah. But that's how you would tell. And the other thing, most times if your body is doing something for at least 6 months, it will adapt to that 6 months, and that will be its constant.
Which is, I had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah. Yeah. So really, if you eat healthy for 6 months, your metabolism might kick up, it might do whatever, and you may maintain that for another 6 months.
So it's like you have to switch it up again.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're lifting weights, you have to like, what do you say, go to failure? Because eventually your body just adapts to the
actual
weight.
Yep. Right. And then that's why you get to plateau. No,
plateau. I'm telling you, James, I walked through it.
No, I don't know. I feel like, you know, I guess, I don't know how to explain it, but like sometimes I feel like it's just like everybody wants to look a certain way. And it's like, you know, not everybody's accepting who they are or accepting, like, I don't know. I mean, if it's a health thing, great. Like, I don't know, but like, I feel like everybody's bodies
I think everyone's different. Supposed to be like He-Man, to be very honest.
Right.
You want everyone in shape. Everyone.
Yeah, I think we're animals. At the end of the day, we are animals. You had legs, so you can run. You got the armadillo, whatever the case is in your brain to help you for fight, flight, and freeze. You wouldn't have that stuff if you weren't meant to be running for your life, chasing things for your life, climbing off of things for your life. I think everyone should be at least in good condition. Like shape. You should at least be able to climb a tree, run a block. Yeah. Climb up a flight of stairs without panting.
Oh no, that's a big one.
I'm not gonna say all that.
I'm saying
Because I can't say all that. I can't say all
from a
that because
biological perspective, I think so.
for me,
Unless you have a
just life.
disability. But even then, so people with disabilities, there's Olympics for that. There's Paralympics for it. So no excuse.
Well, for me, one flight, I'm bus. So
Damn,
I
one
don't know
flight.
that sometimes 1-2 flights, it depends on the day. But anyway, that's a lot because I guess it's one of those things that I notice that it's like everybody's gonna look the same, and it's just like, oh, you do this because it's a sex appeal and da da da, and that's what the media marks. Everybody wants to look like this, and everybody wants to look like this,
Please
or
stop
everybody
getting
wants to,
the ant booty.
and all this stuff. You know what I mean? And
there's like 20 different types of booty. As a bootyologist of 15 years, I've been practicing. I have a degree in the school of
Booty.
assology.
and who gave you the degree, Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Sir Mix-a-Lot, yeah, he was on my graduation.
He was the valedictorian.
He's my valedictorian, yeah.
Started it with "I like big butts and I cannot lie."
It was playing during the graduation. It was a beautiful time.
Playing it through the live band.
And you walk up and get your award. Nah, but like the different kinds of booty. There's like the long booty. Rest in peace to the long booty.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
Like the long butts, they used to be in
We're not. No.
Like back in the 90s, they used to have that.
Why can't we shout out and give some love to long booties?
Not long back. Don't get that. Don't touch me up. I said the long booty.
Booty. The one that starts up here and then ends down here.
And ends at the end. See? There you go.
Yeah,
shout out to the P booty, the J booty.
You don't be people watching, don't you? It's okay.
The ant booty, the square boxy booty. So I like those sometimes.
Especially in some mom jeans. What?
Girls, you can see kind of ruined it. Is that the mom jeans? I don't know about that.
Well, let's to the top. I don't know. It's getting late, so
I'm giving. I'm shouting these out because women. There's different kinds of booties out there.
But even for men, see, how have you noticed? We've gone back to men. I mean, we've gone back to women and the appeal and aesthetics of women, but not men. And mind you, this is a man who's getting it.
Kanye said he got lipo too.
I think he did.
No, he
because he was all thinking about the TMZ and how people were gonna make fun of him for gaining weight. Yeah.
He said he did.
Yeah, and some dudes out there in Hollywood look like Lazy Town, that cartoon powdered and straight white teeth, fake look. It's so creepy. You know, people in Hollywood have that.
No, but I can't lie. No, to be very honest though, I've met a few people who had their body done.
They had the Lazy Town? No? Oh.
No. But I mean, like the people that I did meet, they were women and they had gotten their breasts done. And when I saw them, it was more than one. It was like more than one got their breasts done. Some of them got like their body actually done and whatever. And it's very different to see it in person. Like seeing someone who had work done on their body versus like in person versus what you see on TV or on your phone are two completely different looks. Like it, and this is my personal opinion. It doesn't look flattering in person.
Yeah.
It only looks like it's meant to be seen or viewed via a camera. And that's no shade to the actual practice itself for doing like cosmetology and everything like that. Body contouring, sculpting, whatever it is.
It's a look thing. And I heard it feels awful too. I haven't felt a fake one yet, but I heard it feels bad. There's no jiggle back. How do you not jiggle back? You know, you hit and it jiggles, but there's no jiggle back.
Yeah, I can say I've seen it before. Like I've seen, like for me, I didn't notice like the people that have their body done like that, but I have noticed like when it's like super enhanced and it looks like a Bug's Life. So I kind of just see it and I'm like, whoa, and just keep it moving. It's like
Yeah.
it's kind of weird,
I
but
feel like
I
the person
mean,
gets inflamed by swelling or something like that when you see them in person.
but it's none of my business. I just be like, oh, okay, and just
Death
keep
is
it moving.
involved too. That's the crazy part.
I keep it's none of my business. I leave it alone.
Some people have died for this.
This is true.
That's just crazy to me, man.
Yeah. So another thing, I know this is not the greatest top. Like one of the things I was thought about was I mean, this is like some people's guilty pleasures,
Oh, okay.
and this is something people do, and some people are confident with saying that they do this, and there's some people that are not confident and they're ashamed sometimes, especially after they're done doing what they're doing. Um,
Sounds very secretive. Like,
yeah. So we're gonna talk about it in a way, but I got a report on like Google like this week. I don't know how it pertained to me, but I saw it and it said Pornhub has wiped off all of their unverified pornography. So all the people that decided, hey, I'm not verifying my account. It's like YouTube. It's like IG wiping off everybody that's not verified.
That doesn't have the blue star. Yeah. Or
Right.
Twitter.
that's coming. I think that's coming.
So now, apparently,
seems you have trouble talking about this. I don't.
Right?
No, because you know why? Because it's hilarious. Because a lot of people, has now they lost all their content or whatever they were watching. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys feel about this? Because for me, the good part I heard about it, what it was for, is to like a lot of bad things go on Pornhub.
Let's call it sinister. Just keep it sinister.
Yeah, a lot of evil things has been on Pornhub, and they just wipe it off, which is a great thing, I guess, to people that watch porn like that, and they do all them sitting there. But how do you guys feel about this?
I mean, it depends on the reason as to why they're wiping it off. If it's because they want to support sex work and actually have people get paid for that, then for sure. I would definitely agree to doing something like that on that premise. But if you're doing it now and it's stopping people from getting paid, that's a different story. Especially when they've been building their stuff up, their content for so long, and then that happens. Then on top of it, was there an actual warning? Were people properly like given notice to say that, okay, we're going to be taking down this content as of whatever date and blah blah blah, and then people, because they got the necessary notice to do certain things, then it's like whoever like didn't do it or didn't comply within the time, then it's like stop crying. But everybody else, if there's roots now, you have to be verified. Okay, what are they? Is it going to be difficult now? Like this and that, blah blah. But I mean, like Pornhub ain't shit. So
well, once they said they stopped accepting MasterCard and Visa cards, I was like, ooh.
Oh, because there's a lot of, if you think about it, like
a lot of sinister
sex sells.
It does.
The porn industry makes crap loads of money.
Billions with a B.
Billions discreetly.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, I don't know, maybe they're trying to like put it all in one place or something. I don't know how it works, but like
I heard a good theory that the studios can't keep up because everyone just records their own stuff and gets paid for it. So they lose out on money.
Are they going to be a network? Are they trying to be a network themselves?
We'll see. Because there's no star anymore. If you think about it, it's just amateur. This person does this. This person does that. But there's no star anymore. If you notice that.
So they're trying to bring it back. They're trying to bring the porn awards back.
I don't know what they're trying. I don't know.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about that? So the beef with that is, the women that do cam, right?
Yeah.
They make more than the star.
Oh,
but they
obviously.
but they go to the award show to be recognized as a star,
Yeah,
while the star doesn't make as much as the cam girl.
yeah.
That's
But
I find that
it makes sense though. That makes a lot of sense.
I find that parallel very interesting. It's like you want recognition, but you're underground in a way. But you want a mainstream award,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know. I've been hearing a bunch of different stuff. Like even like shout out to Zaylink, Alize, one of our first guests on, this podcast. They have some called Zaylink on We Love Hip Hop, right? And one of the podcasts I was hearing them talk about how like certain companies are now like blocking certain things. Like I think Instagram said, you know what, you can't have OnlyFans or like something that like links to their sex work or something like that.
Probably in your bios. Yeah, you can't.
I guess. And I feel like it's just all I don't know what it is. Like, is this business, I guess? I don't know. They don't want to be represented as this. I
Yeah,
remember,
because then it's considered soliciting.
right. And then
they're opening the platform. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing. Like, there's
James,
a lot of
James just said the magic word just now. It is business. And business is.
It's the one business that is not regulated. I actually thought about that the other day. I was like, the day it starts to get regulated, what would actually happen?
That's the thing.
I don't know.
You know what? Actually, I have a quick conspiracy.
I don't know anything about that stuff.
Remember
about
back
sex
in
work?
No. Why?
Yeah, I don't know anything about. I've heard about the business and stuff, but I don't know like how you would, what is it, regulate that?
Sex work.
It's
like actually have a union would be one.
That how do you regulate? Like what? How? Like I don't understand. Like
medical practices and sanitation practices would be one of them. So every time you have intercourse with somebody, you would have to get tested. That would be one way of regulating it. Another one would be actually putting taxes and applying it to it because it's considered an industry.
And Z, that's all the time we have for you because once you say taxes, that's
and then it sounds like it sounds like what you're gonna have to be licensed to do. Like I don't know, man. I don't know how that works.
But those are ways of regulating stuff, right?
See, you're so close. Once you said taxes, then when taxes, no.
That's a whole different loophole that I don't know anything about.
I mean, it's considered work. It's labor. There's some people who genuinely go and have sex with other people, not based on the fact of pleasure, but based on the fact of providing a service to someone's needs. That's it. So it's considered work at that point.
I was gonna say,
sorry.
So no, I was gonna say, remember back in the day there was Kazaa and LimeWire, right? And how they shut down because like you'd upload MP3s of songs and stuff, right?
Right.
There was some other stuff on there, and I'll just leave it at that. And it pertains to what's happening with Pornhub. That's all I'm gonna say. That's the real reason it got shut down. Because I
wonder if there was like high levels of criminal sexual activities or offenses there.
Probably.
I'll say a quick story. I seen a horse and a woman. That's all I'm going to say.
Bestiality?
On LimeWire. I was shocked at my... how old was I? I was 13. I think I was 13 or 14. I was shocked. I was like... My eyes were like glued to the screen. I was like, yo, what? I was like, what am I seeing? Of course the woman's white. No, everyone, don't panic. It was a white woman.
I think we're gonna wrap this up.
I mean, that kind of makes it's racial. Like, see now, take it in. As much as people and you're like getting a little uncomfortable, and I can see that. But when you think of it in a ratio sense, who is most likely to own a farm?
See?
Who is most likely to own a horse or be an equestrian or engage in certain activities that have horses?
See?
And who is most likely to be popular on sex sites and doing such activities that are estranged?
See, you guys can climb up that hill if you want to. I am not climbing up that hill. You guys can go up that hill if you want to.
See, this is what bothered me about it. I was thinking about it. I've been thinking about it randomly for years. It was produced. It
So there was a whole camera set and everything. People had bagels and muffins on
James. It was produced. Produced.
All right, guys. All right. I this is the topic I saw. I didn't expect to get this deep to it. No pun intended. But
you have to remember, it is something that shapes our economy, mind you. These businessmen they do call and pick up certain people in order for their business the next day to be running smooth. So we can't act as if and can't put a glazy eye over it as if sex does not like have a contribution to how much percent of the world.
Sure. Come on now. Sex sells. Yeah, that's what I said. Sex sells. That's true. Yeah.
So we can't be too scared of it.
Jeez, I don't think about it. Wow, it really was produced. That's just.
I'm not scared. It's just like I wasn't thinking to talk about a horse and a woman and finding the racial context of how that works. I wasn't thinking that far. I wasn't thinking that far ahead. I swear.
There's actually a whole meme that I came across. My sister had sent it to me, and the girl had I know you said the racial thing, and I was just like, it made me think of that. But the girl had the comment where she said, the perks of being a Black girl. And then a white woman had responded to it and said that the perks of being a white woman because she doesn't have to buy weave for her hair.
Oh, whoa, okay.
And then my sister and we sat down and we're like, but doesn't she understand, like, people are doing racial appropriation on Black people's body parts? So her commenting about weave, she missed the whole point. She missed it.
And shout out to white women that wear weave. They wear weave too.
That's what I'm saying. They do too. That's why I was like, she missed the whole point, man. She missed it all. Like
that's
Why women do wear weave?
Extensions, clip-ins, whatever.
Lace fronts, clip-ins, everything.
Exactly.
But I think it's time to wrap it up.
I think the horse thing made Jamie very uncomfortable.
No. I was just bringing it back. You ever heard, wrap it up? You say, hey, wrap it up. BT, wrap it up. If you remember back in the day.
Yes.
But thank you for whoever's been listening to the podcast. Thank you for guys for listening.
Thank you for listening.
You guys have anything to promote? Oh yeah, shoot. Hold on. What I've been sipping on? It's Juicy Delights by Rum Shack.
Hey.
Go crack a shack of Rum Shack. I have this one, but this one I'm gonna have to save for later. This is the Rum Shack, the Rum Punch. By Rum Shack. Crack the shack with Rum Shack.
I actually want to mix that with sorrel. I'm gonna try something. Sorrel and a little bit of that. I'm gonna try something.
Yeah, mix it. This one has natural fruit juice, lemon, lime, and grapefruit. You know what I mean? Non-alcoholic one. This is the alcoholic one.
The fun one.
It's not opening because this is gonna be for Christmas.
I got her pregnant. You didn't hear the last part.
That's not the best thing to promote while I'm doing this ad, but this is the ad I'm saying. So, shout out to Rum Shack for sponsoring the episode.
Please drink responsibly.
Please drink responsibly. Please drink responsibly. Guys, anything you guys have to promote? Nerdsy.
Make sure to head over to the Nerd Studio. I am definitely going to be taking in clients for 2021.
Hey.
And if all things work out in my favor, your girl, you know what? Let's just wait. Let's just wait until. But when it comes.
Hold on. One second. Are you talking about the 2 C's? Are you talking about the 2 C's?
2 C's.
You see what I did there? You see that play? That 2 C's? Click and thing. The 2 C's.
Oh, okay.
The 2 C's. See that play there? Click and capture. You see the sign? The click and capture. Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you're saying? Did I spoil it in the bag, or you're saying?
See now, everything is. Let's just say everything is working the way it's supposed to work. And I definitely can say 2021 is going to be a very beautiful year.
Time for me to make 60,000. All right.
Yo, that's what I'm trying to say. Yep. And all I'm saying is, I'm booking. I'm taking people. Booking, and we here for it. We good. The Nerd Studio. Check it
Hey,
out. Book it in.
Pesh, what up? What's going on over there?
I think my next concoction is gonna be almond flour fried chicken. I'm gonna see what I can do with
Okay.
that.
Almond flour. I never heard that ever in my life. Almond flour.
It's expensive as hell. They're killing people out here. They are killing people out here with that.
Okay.
In Del Peach's kitchen.
Hey.
For me, I don't know. For the past 2 months, I've been going through like a lot of like mental stuff, like depression stuff, like just this weird like phase of all these things going on in my mind, my life, or whatever. And you know what? I just told myself, why am I like? I feel like I was just scared to promote things. I'm scared to say what I created. I'm scared to embrace what I created. I'm scared to just do things and like express creativity or whatever. You know what I mean? I just been a little like timid.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to say. You lighted a match?
It's gonna stop.
Mm.
There's gas in the room. I just have to light that spark.
Let it blow.
And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna state it because I mean, at least we'll speak this into existence, right? Enough's enough. I'm gonna say that. Enough's enough. I mean, I've been. What is it? I looked at one of my highlights, and it said 2015. I had one that said, "Oh, 2015. I did my first podcast. Let's see how it goes." It's 2020. I got the Vent and the Blizzard Boys podcast. You know what I mean? I'm doing Twitch and stuff like that, and you know what I mean. It's one of those things that I feel like they don't hear us.
They ain't hearing us though.
They ain't hearing. You know what I mean? They're not acknowledging, and it's okay. But yeah, 2021. We're going guns blazing. You're gonna hear us. Like there's no like there's people that have done their stuff, and you know what? I feel like I haven't worked hard enough. I'm not tired enough. I'm not I'm just not I'm not doing enough. So I'm just stating it that it's gonna be different. Things are gonna be different. I can't let opportunities pass me. I can't let things pass me. And the Vent, we've done this 100 episodes in. This shit's gonna pop off. Blizzard Boy's gonna pop off. Everything around me is going to pop off.
It's because you grit his teeth.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If there's any time for like some type of demon or something to come and express myself and do things to like make everybody eat, it's now.
Facts.
That's what it is. Like 2020, I've been sitting down. Like COVID had us sitting down, and it made me realize a lot about myself. You know what I mean? I got to be the same person everywhere I go. I got to be like, I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? I had to sit there with my demons the whole time, and I'm like, yo, I can't let fear stop me doing these things anymore. So
facts. That's facts.
I'm gonna lay my table out, and then everything is gonna freaking pop. You're gonna hear about the Vent like it's Marvel. You're gonna hear about Blizzard Boys like it's Marvel. You hear Twitch like it's Marvel. Nerdsy Studio, Delpesh cooking. Like it's not gonna be a joke. We gotta get this shit popping. And I'm sorry for my language. Like, you know what I mean? Like we're gonna. I want to be up there with the greats. Like we want to be up there. Like we like. There's no reason why we're not. It's there for us to take. There's food for everybody. There's money for everybody here.
See, that's the key phrase for today. There's food for everybody. There literally
There's food
is.
for everybody. There like there's no like I'm not even doing it for the food. Like I do it because I love it already.
Hmm.
But it's like there's times that I feel like like we got to get to a point where it's like, hey, we can make money off of this. We can do this. We can be lucrative. Like we're good. Like all of us have it. We have it. You know what I mean? I'm see.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm seeing other people doing their thing, podcasting, and they're just putting in more work, and they're getting there. I
Mhm.
want that too.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna say, yeah. I'm not gonna say all the moves. I'm just saying, don't let us. Don't play with us, man. That's all I'm
Mhm.
gonna say. Don't play with us. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say also too. Don't let me get into the booth. That's one thing I'm gonna say too. Do not let me get into the booth.
Someone's gonna be spitting fire, straight fire.
I'm just gonna say that. But yeah, you know what? I'm looking at everything. I'm gonna get into my bag, and that's it. That's just what it is for now. Like yeah, I mean, who knows? You might look back at this and maybe I made it, maybe I didn't, but I'm gonna try, and
That's the thing.
I'm gonna make sure everybody eats. I'm trying to make sure everybody's good. Like I want to make sure, like, yeah, that's just one thing I want to do. If there's anything, there's that because we don't need to be in a 9 to 5. We could all go to LA one day. We could all
Mhm.
live in LA.
Mhm.
What?
Actually,
What?
LA may
What you
not be
guys?
the. I mean,
I
LA
know not
might
the
be
best forest fires and all that stuff. I get it, but like, what? You're
earthquakes.
trying to tell me the only like you know Toronto being that place and all that stuff. The only people that's gonna be the big stars is like no offense and all those guys, but like America only knows like Drake and Justin Bieber and all that stuff. We just gotta work. We gotta get it there. We have it.
Mhm.
And another thing is one of those things about Toronto. We gotta support each other too.
Mhm.
Toronto has a weird way of supporting. They support cliques sometimes. They do this and all that stuff, but it's neither here or there. I'm just it's just a different mindset right now, and I'm trying to be fearless. That's one thing I want to be fearless.
Mm,
Fearless.
21, 2021, 22, 23, beyond.
Mhm.
Like 2020 we had it set. 2020 we had studios and all that stuff, and we're still gonna get that studio. Like we had things ready, and 2021 is gonna be a movie. I'm just gonna say that. There's different motives, different grind, different thing. I'm trying to. Hey, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm
Facts.
gonna say. We're all getting it. We're all gonna get it. That's one thing I'm gonna do. If it's COVID, we all get it. It's all we get. I'm joking, but anyway, but we're all gonna get it. If it's gonna be guaranteed. Like, I'm not even gonna say guaranteed. We're just gonna put the work in. That's it. That's all I'm thinking about is just putting the work in from my physical body, spiritual, mental, all that stuff.
I
We've
like it.
been it's too much things going on this year. Too much things going on this year. Too much people have passed this year. Too much lockdowns. It gave me the time to sit down and be like, hey, it might not be normal for a long time. So let's just set up. Let's
Mm.
set up shop so when things pop off, we're ready to go. So that's my move still. That is my move. I ain't gonna be these. Yeah, that's the move. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm gonna say. I know it was a little weird rant, but that's just what it is.
That's what the event's about. It's about weird rents and horses and laces, front laces, that is, long
I've been I've
booties,
been I've been
everything.
watching I've been watching like creations. I've been watching things just happen. Like I just watching things happen in such close proximity to us.
Mm.
You know what I mean? We watch greatness happen in close proximity, and it's like we're afraid to reach. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? But we go reach. We're gonna reach. we're not gonna take it from them. We're just gonna reach where they are. And that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. It's out there for you guys if you want it. You just have to go out and get it. That's just what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be smart about it too, though. I'm not gonna be running up in their face and you know what I mean, like just like I feel like I
It's
want.
gonna be running up.
But anyway, but yeah, I can't be this shy guy my whole life. A shy guy that's very scared to talk. I got to learn how to start conversation. Like I feel like this whole time, for a while time, I don't even know how to talk to people like adults. Sometimes I feel like it's all you know what I mean. Anyway,
In your head.
yeah, I'm in my head most of the time. But anyway, that's what the event's all about. If you have any questions, send it to usevent@gmail.com. Yeah, man, you guys be
Holy
safe.
shit! Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, you guys be safe out there. And this is the Vanna. We out, yo. Peace.